happy.
In relation to what's happening at Bomas?
No, I think, first of all, I mean, a lot of good things have happened. My team and I have run a long campaign and hard. And finally, the day came when we had the elections. And the elections were peaceful and went on smoothly without incident. The campaigns went on smoothly without incident. Now we are at a stage where announcements have been made. My political party has the majority of governors, majority of senators, majority of MPs, majority of MCAs. So, I mean, it's great, and we are about to get the 5th president of the Republic of Kenya. So, why would it went to not in Nyeri? I think one standing up out of the blue and running towards me and saying he doesn't want me to be there. First, I'm not his guest in Bomas. I'm in Bomas legitimately as one of the deputy chief agents of our presidential candidate. They came running to me because they saw me with a piece of paper. The piece of paper that I had on my hand was a schedule of the team that we have who are helping in the verification. So the shift was ending, and the security guys wanted to know who are the ones leaving and who are the ones coming in so that they could clear them from the,
so
from the gate.
A little bit of a mix-up.
It was they know for sure there was nothing. ODM itself and Azimio, although I can call it ODM because I don't see anyone from Jubilee there, they are on their own. They also have Caroline, the lady who's the deputy governor of Nyeri. She's also in charge of her team, and she has a similar roster. So ODM has a similar list, which they have at the gate, and I have the gate. So this is just their own gimmicks. I think they know they are losing, so they've decided they want to disrupt the process. They did that at 4 a.m. this morning. I think people here know. They tried to cause problems. This afternoon, they did that. They stole and snatched 2 laptops from our team members, even though we are permitted to have laptops on the desk, and IEBC has clarified that. I think it's important for Kenyans to know, IEBC has clarified that because I cannot bring 46,000 papers of Form 34 into the place because it's too huge, we have it in a flash disk and saved on a laptop so that we can use it for verification. It's been clarified that we are allowed to have one. They can have one. There is no big deal. So I just think that they want to disrupt the process. And that happened earlier in the afternoon, and now in the evening, the same thing happened. They saw me, and they said I must leave the place, and that what am I doing? The police stopped them. The commissioners I gave the commissioners the papers I had on my hand, which turned out to be a list of the agents who are helping in the verification process.
Okay, that's clear.
Yes.
There are so many factual problems. No, you can't be let to go away with such.
What happened? What happened? What happened, Prof?
Information as usual from UDAC.
What happened? UDA. Prof, yes.
This is really serious.
What happened? Yes.
Yesterday and today, there is evidence that. Let me not go into the details because some of these are very sensitive. Okay. And we are not. We are not rumormongers. We are not rumormongers.
Help me clear up. Help me just clear up what happened. Hang on. Let's just clear up what happened.
Let me start with the change of rules because of UDA's behavior. Now we are required not to have pieces of paper which are printed on walking in and out. We are required to declare a lot. The administration here has been very lenient to us. They've been allowing us to carry materials because some of them we need to read and consult. But because of their behavior, excuse me, I'm talking. When she was talking, and making wrong, please. When she was talking,
he has to respond. And I'm moderating. It's okay.
Yeah. Let's have decent debates. This is supposed to be a debate, not rumor mongering. Carry on. So there is a lot of evidence that apart from this information, attempts at falsification of materials issues of fake news. There is also, we have been made now to declare when we are going with laptops, the number of those of us who may be in the floor of the tele has now been rationalized better. All these are because of UDA's behavior. The issue of carrying pieces of paper, especially which are printed on, and when they are asked, for example, when she was being asked to really surrender them easily, it was an argument. And in most of these, actually, she has been, sorry, I don't like discussing individuals, but unfortunately, in all these issues, one individual has been involved. So I think the rest of the, and I think
it's fine.
The country saw it. But let me just finish by saying that in terms of progressive performance, everybody knows that Mombasa or Coast is generally retained by Azimio. If you talk about Garissa, if you talk about, that is the northern Kenya, if you talk about Western, if you talk about...
so, Prof, you're saying,
there's already evidence for both presidential elections which are being announced, as well as the MP. So let's agree. Yeah. When they are talking, I keep quiet. No, not because we don't have...
Hang on.
We need discipline. Discipline is what's lacking in UDA.
Please. Okay, make the final point, Prof.
The issue here is that even Kajiado, even in Rift Valley, the presidential candidate of, and some results have just been announced this evening, the presidential candidate of Azimio is performing very well. And if you also look at the turnout in some of what the areas, the actual turnout, let me just focus on that one, actual turnout in some of the areas that they would have relied on quite a lot on Rift Valley or Central, you will notice that it's not the 90%, etc., that they expected. So let us just agree that we focus on facts.
Okay.
Even in this debate. Because if you look at the falsification, disinformation, you will see many of them giving different figures. And I'm glad EIBC is now announcing results. Excuse me.
Okay,
I am glad IBC is now announcing results, partly because of the disinformation, misinformation and fake news that we got from Sudi, Murkomen, etc., giving different data.
Thank you.
Which,
Thank you.
unlike Azimio, and it's not in the right place for her to say ODM is behaving like it said.
Okay, I get it. I have to move it.
It is called Azimio, and that the presidential candidate is for Azimio. That